Hi, lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's Hila here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today's post, we're finally getting to pick up on the project, the Burda 2020 project. So I've only got about 25 minutes in the sewing cave today, which was hard fought for. So I'm just going to be very quickly running through what I'm going to be doing today. So I've got the collar. I'm just going to show it to you on the ironing board.
Okay, so we've got the sleeves all ready to go. The cuffs have been done. That's the bodice, and it's all sewn up except for the side where the zipper is going to go. And we have the collar. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stay stitch around the neckline, and then I'm going to sew the collar on. Now that this has been stay stitched, I'm going to take the collar and I'm going to attach the collar. I personally prefer to use the interfaced part of the collar to go against the neck bodice, and I will start off by attaching this notch that marks the center fold line, the center back fold line, and I'm going to clip that on just like that and match up the shoulder notches and keep going right along until we get to there. So there's a bit of a curve here, and I can't really pin that because I find that with curved seams you get better control if you're not pinning them on. My kids are on their break, so they're being quite loud at the moment. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to sew in, and so this is why we didn't sew that seam allowance, because we're going to do that over here. Okay, so long as you make sure that you're hitting these shoulder points together like that, and the center points are marked, you'll be fine. You will need to sort of stretch things out a little bit as you're trying to get these opposing curves to fit, but it will be okay. I'm using a smaller seam allowance of a 1/2 inch, which works a lot better for curved seams. Here we go. So that's been sewed on, and oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Right, so now I need to grade the seams, press the seams this way, and then I need to press it under. So I'm gonna grade the seams now. Okay, now I'm going to press this down. Right, so we now have the collar attached. It's coming together. Okay, so this is where the magic happens now, where you hide this untidy looking seam by getting the collar down, and then we're gonna do, I'm just gonna nip this corner off here, just just like so. Okay, let's get a better camera angle going. Right, so then what we do is we're going to fold the seam allowance under. Just like that. Okay, and you're going to make sure that this is staying nice and flat. It's going to give this a bit more of a press. Okay, yep. And I'm going to use my pins to pin it. And we do that all the way along. Okay, this is what it looks like now, all pinned down. And I've pinned it down because I'm now going to do hand stitching. Because I did hand stitching on here, I am going to continue with the hand stitching on the collar as well. But would you look at that? That just looks so fabulous. For the hand sewing, I'm using a needle and two threads, 2-strand thread, and as usual I'm going to be using my beeswax. Just run it through the beeswax, doing that twice. Okay, you see it goes really curly, but then the magic is with a hot iron. And there, it goes bone straight. Okay. Ta-da! Here we go. So we're going to give the collar a press. There we go.
Hi. My 25 minutes are up. I managed to finish hand sewing the collar downstairs whilst I was watching the kids. So we're going to stop it there for now. I think it was a bit too ambitious for me to think I could do the set-in sleeves, but in the next video we will be setting in the sleeves, and we're on the home run now because then it's just the skirt and the zipper and the lining, and then we should be there. So it's nearly there and it is looking so good. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you found the video useful and informative and maybe even a little bit entertaining. And if you did, do give it a big thumbs up down below. It supports the channel and I appreciate it very much. Until I see you next time, guys, happy sewing. Bye.